everyone. Please let this be a normal field trip. With a friend? No way! Cruising on down Main Street.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Seatbelts, everybody. We are here to talk about the Magic School Bus.
The Magic School Bus.
And how the Magic School Bus rides again. That is the new title of the new Netflix original series. Quotations around original.
The Magic School Bus.
Original series called The Magic School Bus Rides Again. A reboot. Well, it's not a reboot. It's a sequel series to the original Magic School Bus.
Wait, what?
It is a sequel series. Apparently, part of the plot. So I did a little bit of research on this show. So Netflix. First off, let's start back up a little bit. So Netflix has bought the rights to the Magic School Bus, and they currently, right now, you can go on Netflix and you can watch every episode of the Magic School Bus. Right now, the original Magic School Bus, you can go on Netflix and watch it and enjoy it. I've been enjoying it since it's been on there. Every once in a while, whenever I just want to watch something, I'll turn it on. You know, so I can have some noise in the background. And, you know, sometimes that information you forget, you know? Because there's good information. Some of it has been debunked, of course, because science happened. You know? For instance, Pluto apparently isn't a planet anymore.
Wait, what? Pluto's not a planet?
You didn't notice?
But yeah, Braxton, a few years ago they announced that they declared Pluto is not a planet anymore. It is what do they call it? A dwarf moon?
Yeah, something.
Oh, Pluto is not a planet.
I don't believe them. I still call it
a planet.
I still call it. Yeah, I still call it a planet. But mainly, I mean, look, man, I'm a fan of Psych, so of course anyone who's seen Psych knows what I'm talking about. Whenever I say I'm a fan of Psych, so Pluto's a planet, you know. But yeah, no, they say that Pluto is not big enough to be considered a planet, so they declared it a dwarf moon. I think. I still think it's a planet. I mean, you know, I mean, Mercury's not that big. You know, Mercury isn't that big, so I mean, is Pluto smaller than Mercury? I've never actually looked it up.
I think it is smaller than. I think it is smaller than Mercury.
I mean, that's just. I mean, come on. Yeah, but no. See, but like, yeah, that's like one of those things. You know, science happens, and you know, some of the things that were said in the Magic School Bus aren't true anymore. You know, in the original. You know, but you know, some of the information is still good. You know, like the recipe to make cake. That's in an episode of the Magic School Bus. It's one of my favorite episodes.
You know, they got some moments in the show where they have some disturbing moments. You know,
they've had some disturbing moments. Like, there's a lot of moments where you literally have a moment where you are scared for these kids.
Oh, don't get out that.
When you are scared for these kids. But anyway, so the new series, The Magic School Bus Rides Again, will be coming in September, and the new show has some bittersweetness to this show that we're going to talk about. Okay, so the plot of the new show is that Miss Frizzle is not the teacher.
Wait, what?
We're going to start. Hold on. It is the same name, but different person.
Is their personality the same?
I don't know. It's Miss Frizzle's sister. From what I've heard, is Miss Frizzle's sister. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this because it kind of makes it. First off, we get a little bit of information about Miss Frizzle. You know, I think this is their way of kind of explaining a few things because they couldn't get the original voice actress for Miss Frizzle. You know, and come on, would you really want someone else's voice coming out from Miss Frizzle if it didn't sound just like her?
Something like that.
Mm-hmm. Frizzle's she's just one of those characters, you know? She's one of those characters who you really just like. It's like Aku, you know? When the new Samurai Jack show started up again, you know, a bunch of people were complaining that Aku didn't sound like Aku. You know?
But the personality was still there. So
Yeah, the personality was still, well, parts of the personality was still there, but it didn't sound like Aku, you know, which kind of messed with some people. So I think this is a great idea. And, you know, we can still call her Miss Frizzle. They found a nice loophole.
A blue
that
ball.
is very clever. That's really clever. Very.
They found a clever loophole. It's still Miss Frizzle, but it's her sister. You know, and everyone would have questioned it if it was like her daughter.
Sister?
If it was her daughter, people would question that so fast.
Trust me, there'll be a lot of theories.
There would be fan theories like all over the websites. It's just like, oh my goodness, who's her dad? Who? Like, oh my, it would be insane. But yeah, no, Miss Frizzle's sister, who is being voiced. I call her the saving grace of the Ghostbusters movie. McKinnon? Kate McKinnon?
She's all right.
Kate McKinnon, a famous Saturday Night Live personality. She's hilarious. She was great in the Ghostbusters. She was the Egon of the group. She was the weird one with the glasses and freaky hair, you know. And she was crazy. Which again, you know, I love her. I love her as a character. I love her. And I actually think she fits pretty well for a replacement of Miss Frizzle. I think, you know. She'll definitely pass the test.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Where's that noise coming from?
After me.
Oh yeah, hold on. I got you.
It sounds like we're about to talk about some kind of eerie Christmas story.
Not yet.
Christmas special at the school bus.
In an attempt to teach the children about the creation of snow,
Christmas school bus.
the magic school bus accidentally brought to life the killer snowman. Known as the Frozen Frizzle.
Frizzle, Kringle, McCringle.
But yes, Miss Frizzle, the sister of Miss Frizzle.
Jesus.
Oh man, we're gonna have to start learning first names. It is not a remake. It is a sequel series. I'm assuming.
Jesus.
Okay, either one of two things. Either Miss Frizzle gave her the bus, which is possible. I mean, Miss Frizzle must have retired,
or she got old, and her younger sister's doing the job.
But I'm thinking Miss Frizzle retired. I don't think she's dead. I hope not. I think Miss Frizzle retired, and then her sister was like, "I'm going to be a teacher too." And then she was like, "Well, you know, I'm retiring. I don't need the bus anymore. Would you like to take on the bus?"
Yeah.
Which, you know, I think that's not a bad idea. It makes it seem like maybe that could be a plot line if this show were to actually take itself seriously.
Mm-hmm.
If the show took itself seriously, do some interesting stuff with that kind of fact, you know?
Okay.
Like the bus having to maybe learn to trust Miss Frizzle's sister, you know? Because it's a new driver, a new person behind the wheel, you know? Maybe not so open. Now, Liz is back. Liz is back in business.
Oh, damn.
I have no idea. How long do lizards live?
I don't know. Forever.
How long? Just like, how long do lizards live? It is alive and kicking. It is going to be in the show. So let's get into some. So there is a downside to the return because in the title, as posted in the title, should it ride again? Not because I don't want the glorious show to come back. This is the poster. The Netflix original series, The Magic School Bus, rides again. You can see it doesn't look that bad on the poster.
It looks exactly the same, actually.
It looks pretty good on the poster, right? This is great, and this is a picture of concept art that they came up with.
Wait, that's concept art for the new show?
This is concept art for Magic School Bus Rides Again that they came up with, which actually looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Does this concept art? This concept art looks like some work went into it, and it looks really great.
What are they thinking?
This is a screenshot. This is a frame from the like 5 seconds of footage that we got from the Netflix preview of the September releases.
Jeez. It looks like
the bus looks plain. It looks really plain, like an original school bus.
It looks like shit.
Look at it.
Somebody should fire that person who made that.
Okay, look. This is what one of the Magic School Buses transformation looks like. It turns into a plane to teach the kids about weather. Look at this. You have stars and suns and hurricanes and rain clouds all over this thing.
It's terrible.
Okay, and then this is the dinosaur episode. And we have the bus has scales and has like a weird camouflagey kind of pattern for the dinosaurs. Then we have the magnets. We have light bulbs. I think this is from the one.
Yep.
Let's see if I can find another good transformation to show. Okay, yeah, no. How about the most famous transformation? The rocket ship. Moon, stars, asteroids, sun, you know. You got all that. You got all that stuff there. Now, let's look at the concept art. Already, right off the bat, has nothing except a little thing that says "Wahoo!" which is, of course, one of Miss Frizzle's many famous catchphrases.
That was a lot better than that piece of shit what we just saw from Netflix.
I mean, yes. Okay, look, this looks great.
On a budget.
How could he be on a budget then? What's the big thing back
hold on
back
now.
when it first came out?
Okay, hold on. You say that, but this is a Netflix original series, right?
Go on.
It's a Netflix original series, and you're right, Retro. We should give them the benefit of the doubt that maybe Netflix doesn't have a lot of money in the departments.
Oh,
no. Bull crap on that. For one, Netflix has Marvel money. That's number one. They have Marvel money.
You know something though?
Okay. They recently released the Marvel Defenders. The first season of that. BoJack Horseman is going on their 4th season. It's also coming out in September. I'm not a fan of BoJack Horseman, but still, they made. Okay, Inspector Gadget got brought back. It has 3 seasons. I don't know how that happened. They have 3D kind of animation. The Little Witch Academia, which I just now realized has that I have to watch later.
Panda dog.
Somebody
Mr. Peabody.
Cut his mic.
Mr. Peabody and Sherman is a Netflix original series, and that's very similar to the Magic School Bus. Their animation looks
Cut his mic
looks
off.
amazing.
Shut your mouth, boy.
What is happening? What is happening?
What are you talking about?
Why are you saying stuff about a mic?
It's a joke, bruh.
Okay. All right. I didn't know if like maybe my microphone was like going in and out as I was saying all this stuff.
No, your mic is good.
Because I legitimately like sometimes I'm afraid of that. Okay. Where was it? They also made no that was crap.
Oh boy.
Okay, they made a TV show in 2016 called The Care Bear and Cousins, which got like 3D animation, amazing revamp. You know, so before you go around saying that maybe a good budget, well, you know what? All these other shows got amazing detail and budget given to them. So I would think that the Magic School Bus, which maybe they weren't confident, the Magic School Bus, you know, maybe they didn't have a lot of confidence that people would watch it. And to that, I have to say that's stupid. You should like throw like if there was one bus to throw all your kids in, this is the one to throw your kids in. Fun, right?
Yep.
I mean, look at it. And you know what? We don't know it. Okay, look. The background looks great. The background looks great. It's the bus that doesn't, like, it throws me off a little bit.
Yeah.
You know? And the animation itself, me and Braxton, I'm not sure if Retro took a look at it, but me and Braxton actually took a look at, it was literally only a few seconds of animation, but it was awful.
It was
terrible.
It's like somebody went to DeviantArt and make an animation. Is that bad?
It looks terrible. It looks terrible. And look at this. Look at the original show. Like, they didn't have that big of a budget in the original show. They had book money, people. Okay, the Magic School Bus was a book turned into a TV show. And
now turned TV show again. It says made.
Don't forget it also had its first movie as well. And video game.
Wait. Back that up. A second. A movie?
Yeah, they had one movie in it. You didn't notice?
They had a movie?
Hold on, wait. Let me get the link. I'm going to show you.
I think you did. A movie.
You are gonna have to show me because I didn't know there was a magic. I'm looking this up. Look at this up now. I'm looking it up.
The Magic School Bus, where we make
Magic School Bus movie. Look at
the Magic School.
It was not a movie. There's a movie of the Magic School Bus. How do you make a movie out of that?
Well,
it's educational. Is this it?
I don't think.
Is this it, or is this just a fan thing? This looks like a fan thing.
Yeah, it looks like a fan thing.
Fan made it.
Press the all button. See.
It pretty well.
No, don't rely on the pictures. Look at the all thing. Go back up.
It looks pretty good.
That's DeviantArt. Go back up.
Wait a minute. Is it?
That's DeviantArt. It says K6 DeviantArt.
It does where?
Bruh, your mouse is, yep, there it is. Right below where you're about to click.
All right, fine. I will not believe it, even though the.
Bruh, you were looking right at it.
Oh, shut up.
You were right at it.
I don't know if it's fake. Shut up.
It is fake.
Wait, I don't know if it is.
That picture was.
Look at this. Screenshots. Magic School Bus grows up.
I'll search it up.
What?
I'll search it up right quick.
What? What is that noise? Oh wait, no, that looks stupid. Yeah, that looks stupid. But was there a movie? Retro is looking it up now. give me more information.
Here we go. Here we go. I found one. I found it.
Is it real?
Hold on. This website's going slow as hell.
Another retro's looking it up.
Oh, geez. Why is my phone acting up right now?
I know that they made VHS movies where they conjoined the bunch of the episodes. You know, like they would combine the one where they were eaten and the one where they went into the immune system. You know, they would combine those two.
Yeah, they ain't no movie.
Okay. Okay, I thought so.
That was a fan-made parody.
Yep, I'm a terrible liar. I thought it was a movie, but I was wrong.
It's a fan-made parody.
How do you make a movie about the Magic School Bus?
I know there's a game on Genesis.
I saw one.
School Bus.
Oh yeah, no, there's games. There's games.
There's only a few though.
There's a few games on there. I know that exist, but you know, they're mainly just the books on game. Anyway, but the Magic School Bus. But yeah, you know, the animation is terrible. It looks like an animation software that you would get for someone, like that you. It looks like it was made on animation software that you would get at Walmart. You know, like it looks cheap and terrible.
But I got a quick question. Will the Magic School Bus will do like something like a crossover?
With what?
Little Einsteins.
Doubt it.
No. The animations are way too different. It's owned by Disney. Netflix is not about to do anything stupid. Although, you know, I wouldn't mind Kate McKinnon showing up. I wouldn't be happy if Kate McKinnon came on to the Bill Nye Science Guy, his new show, dressed as Miss Frizzle.
No, I got one thing. I got one concern about this whole Magic School Buses. I got one concern.
What's that?
Okay, what is it?
The one thing I'm concerned, if on the Netflix special, if it talks about that there are more than two genders, mark my words, this movie's gonna flip. I'm gonna flip everything.
No, I don't think it is.
Everybody.
No. I really.
God, here we go.
It is going to stick. No, Retro, this thing, okay, with this, okay, this animation looks like it came from PBS, okay? It looks like it came from PBS, and it kind of offends me. I thought, like, we were gonna...
I'll be watching, damn it.
It offends me. Like, the fact that you'd think that now that they're on Netflix, they would get more of a budget, and, like, they would get just more stuff out of it. But you know what? This does bring up like some like it has so like what I hate about it is that the show has so much potential.
Yeah.
It had so much freaking potential. I mean, think about it. iPhones.
The Magic School.
iPhones, dude. iPhones alone is an episode. Think about that for a second. Like they didn't have. We have advanced technology that people were dreaming of in science fiction movies when the Magic School Bus was created.
What?
Okay? Think about that, you know? We have video games where you can put a headset on and you can be in a giant robot suit and play football while you kill another person with a laser and missiles.
Wait, what?
Rigs.
Yeah,
it's a video game. Okay, but that's not the point. The point is we have all kinds of advanced technology that the Magic School Bus, like when the Magic School Bus was created, we have so much new stuff. We have so many new stuff. You know, we have new alternative energy sources. We have robots, people. We have real robots.
Oh, no.
Okay? We have actual robots. There is a robot that they could just explore the inside of a robot or something. Like we have robots. I know. Okay, we have robots. We have laptops.
Mm-hmm.
We have laptops. We're using laptops right now. We have laptops. They didn't have laptops. They had Dell.
We got Apple.
We have. Okay.
And
We
who
have.
needs who needs newspapers? You can just look it up called the internet.
We have the internet. Oh my goodness. We have easy access to the internet.
The wall.
Okay? Access to the internet. That alone is something huge. You know? And physics. I know that they did an entire episode on physics with the original Magic School Bus, but they could do so much more with it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And kids nowadays are more like people want them to know more information, so they don't have to dumb it down so much. You know, they can go into more detail about what they're talking about, which is great. I think now that and the fact that it's on Netflix instead of cable TV will allow them to maybe talk about some stuff that they weren't originally supposed to talk about. You know, like things that could kill people.
Yep.
You know, like dangerous chemicals, you know, or like nuclear energy, pollutants and stuff like that. Or vaccines. You know, you talk about vaccines on cable TV and like people start freaking the hell out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you can like, I mean, and the show could have had potential to have a story. You know, more than just learning. You know, with the new Miss Frizzle. You know, like I don't know about you. I'd like to know more information about that.
Yeah.
Does the we know that the bus will work for other people. We know this. We've seen the kids use the bus many times. But we've never seen it change owners. Before. Okay, now I hope that because well, not only do we have a new Miss Frizzle, we also have a new class of kids.
Yep.
We have a new class of kids. And I kind of hope that they have better names than the old ones.
Oh, definitely.
Because okay, so this is a funny story. So me and buddy of mine, we were talking about the Magic School Bus. You know, it was on our mind, and and we were talking about some of the kids, and you know, we were talking about Carlos, his stereotypical name, and then I think the Asian kids was named Lee.
Yeah.
I think it was. And then me and it was Pope Leo. Me and Pope Leo. We couldn't figure out the black kid's name. The female black kid. So I guessed it. I literally I thought of the most stereotypical name I could. And we looked it up later. And I was right. I was right. I was just like, Tamika. Tamika, that's her name. I made it up on the spot. And then we looked it up later, and it turns out that was her name. And I was just like, oh my God. Is the Magic School Bus a little racist?
Damn.
Well, I mean, they always would go into the white kids. And think about that for just a quick second. Never once did the Magic School Bus go into a girl. Just because that's a whole nother physiology
Yeah.
that I don't think they're going to mess with. But I hope we have better characters. Now, I hope we have another Arnold. Because it's not the magic school bus without that one kid.
Yeah.
That one kid who's just like, oh my god, what is happening? We need reality kid who doesn't just accept the fact that a magic school bus exists. So it's like, oh my god, I should have stayed home. Oh my god, I don't want to be eaten by a tuna fish today. We had Arnold, whose main catchphrase. I'm gonna go through every character, or at least try the ones that people cared about, and I'm going to tell you what their catchphrases were. There was Arnold. His catchphrase, of course, was "I should have stayed home today." Every time Miss Frizzle gets excited. Then there was the blonde chick, the blonde girl, who always said, "According to my research." Hated her. I hated her as a kid.
Yeah.
I hated her as a kid so much. I hated her voice. I hated it. She was just a smug little brat that I heard listening that I hated to listen to. You know, I hated that she was the smart one. Like, why can't someone else know this? According to my research, I don't like you. Get out of here. Shut up. Fact that we're surfing in lava. And then there was oh darn. Then there was the new kid.
Yeah.
The new kid who was always mentioning we didn't at my old school, we didn't do blank. At my old school, we never got baked into a cake. Although we did get into a pie fight, you know, there was that kid.
Back in
So I
my
know that
school,
those
can you please shut up? Please!
Oh damn!
Get it! We get it! Man, I didn't even like that character when he kept saying that. It's like, come on!
Right, according to my research. Like, there was like a bunch of kids. Like, I gotta hope that those tropes get passed on to the new show. You know?
Yeah.
And like, you know, like she had a bag with a book that would always be able to solve whatever we like. She always had a book on the class. Like Miss Frizzle emailed her the what she was gonna do. Like, how else would this kid know that? You know what? I have a feeling that this is the day that we go into a volcano. Read this book. Because some of them were like a criteria thing, like, you know, like this week we're learning about volcanoes, class, so we're making baking soda volcanoes, and then Miss Frizzle gets the bright idea to go to a real one and discover how they work. And you know, so those make sense that she would have a book dedicated to volcanoes. But then there were days where they decided to have a picnic. And then they decided to go into Arnold's body by having him eat them. There is no way she planned ahead to carry a book around dedicated to the body's food processes, like the food organs, like the organs of the body that they were going to discover. Like, there's no possible way, you stupid kid. Why do you have a magic bag that has all these books? And I kind of also I always wanted to, like, delve more into the kids, you know?
Yeah.
Miss Frizzle, every once in a while, we'd get an episode that would, like, reveal a little bit
Yeah.
about Miss Frizzle. You know, like the episode when they needed to go get the bus fixed in a mechanic shop. You know, we kind of get a scope of how old Miss Frizzle is. You know?
Yeah.
And we also kind of learn a bit more about the bus. Like the bus is like this weird mishmash of like weird, strange, magical parts that do not exist anywhere else.
Yeah.
We also, and it's also important to keep in mind that the bus is its own conscious being. Like it has emotions and feelings, and it can get sick like a person. You know? And like, there would be episodes where, like the episode when they were discovering the current of electricity. We learned that Miss Frizzle's going on a date, and she has more interest. She has surprisingly more extravagant cars than the bus. And she has money. Because I think she was driving like a Corvette or something, or it was a convertible, like a red convertible. In the shape of a lips.
What?
Yeah, I think she had like a mouth. Hold on. I'm gonna look this up because I swear this is. Looking it up now. I'm pretty sure it was a mouth car. Like it was. Like a mouth. Okay, I can't find it. But I am telling you, she had a weird car. Like she had a weirder car than the bus. Even though most of the time she would drive around in the bus. Most of the time the bus was like her mode of transportation. Now, but yeah, no, Miss Frizzle is amazing. We can all agree on that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amen, brother.
So, now that they're bringing back the Magic School Bus, before we answer the question of whether or not it should come back, take a moment to enjoy some of our Magic School Bus memories. Braxton, tell us if you can remember. What was the first episode that you watched?
First episode. I can't remember. It's been a long time. Oh.
Yeah, it's been so long.
The only one I can remember is the one when they could travel into someone's body. That's the disturbing one, I know. But
okay, all right.
That's the only episode I remember.
Okay. Retro. Do you remember one of, or at least one of, the first episodes of the Magic School Bus that you watched?
Well, the first episode, the episode I ever watched on Magic School Bus was when it was observing all the planets in outer space. That became my all-time favorite.
Okay. All right. Oh no.
Wait, what?
Oh, I remember that episode. I don't like it for one reason.
What's the reason?
Come on, isn't it obvious?
Dude, it's been a good freaking while. My memory is not 100% accurate.
Was it his cousin or his sister?
I think it was the. Hold on.
It was Arnold's sister?
I think it was.
Or was it her cousin?
I think it was the sister. I think it was this.
I can't remember. I know I hated her. I hated her so much. I hated her. She was so annoying. She was terrible. She was actually awful. However, I do enjoy that episode.
I just ignored her. That's all I did. All I did was just ignore her. I'm like, eh.
How could you ignore her? If that's one of your favorites, you can't ignore her because she almost died.
No,
Arnold almost died. That's right. Arnold almost died
Hmm.
in that episode. He took his head off. He took his helmet off, and then his entire face froze.
Now that's the part. Now that's the part I completely forgot about.
Yeah, he was on Pluto, and he took his helmet off. Janice! It was Janice. That's the name, Janice. Screw Janice. Screw her.
Janice.
Okay, yeah, I got it right here. I have the episode right here. Magic School Bus, Out of This World. If I had to guess,
Screen share.
no, I can't. It's on Netflix.
Damn it.
Sure, this was the first Janice. No, this was an episode. I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of something else entirely. This episode, they completely spoofed Star Trek, but I could have sworn this was the episode where Arnold almost died. Where is that one? Arnold nearly dying. Because they go to space a few times. If I'm remembering correctly,
No, you got it. You got it.
they go to space a few times, which is not surprising. Space is space. There's a lot of it. Space, and it is worth just learning about. There's a lot of it. It is okay. It's the second time they go into space. It is the second time Arnold nearly dies. Unless they cut that. Did they cut that episode? I'm going to be really offended. Almost Dying was epic. I loved it. Not because Arnold almost died, but because, well, it was Arnold almost dying. Like, it was big. I don't know. Anyway, Arnold almost dies, but yeah, that was a great episode. I think that's probably the body one and the space one are probably the one, like, the most memorable episodes. Especially the space one, because it's the one that's on the cover. Everything. That's what's on the cover. The logo is the rocket ship Magic School Bus. And the episode that I first watched was the Ralph, going into Ralph, where they learned about the immune system, and then after that we watched the Spider episode.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Are you talking about the one when Ralph had a fever and they had to go inside his body to make?
Yes.
Okay. Now it's starting to come back to me now.
The immune system episode, and then there was the Spider episode, which I really liked. I really liked the Spider episode. But my favorite episode was the cooking episode, when they get baked into a cake. I really liked that episode, because it was like simple. It didn't have
Uh-oh. Transformers.
Oh. Hello? Hello? Do I sound okay?
Hello.
Do I sound all right? What's going on?
I don't
You're
know.
good. You're good now.
You just popped in and out.
What's going on? Oh, crap. Hello? Can
You're
you
good,
hear
man.
me?
Yeah, good.
You're good. I
Okay.
can hear you.
Okay. Cool. I couldn't hear you guys for a little bit, and it worried me. Okay.
You looking tired.
Oh man, I'm losing my mind. But yeah, no. Okay. So let's ask the question. Let us ask the question. Magic School Bus rides again. Should it ride again?
All right, who's going first with this one?
Let's start with you, Retro, because this information is new to you. This is brand new information to you. So let's start with you. What do you think? Should the Magic School Bus ride again?
Okay. My question is, yes, it should ride again. Because like as what you said before, Grant, there's a lot of new things that they can conquer. They have so much potential to do it. They can talk about technology, internet, new medicine. They can talk about a lot of things. Heck, they can talk about like race and ethnicity if they wanted to.
If they want, they have a. I noticed in the clip they have a much more diverse class. I think they have a class of every nationality now.
So who knows? They might conquer something like that.
Maybe they might.
But
they didn't really do a lot of time traveling, except for the dinosaurs. I wonder why. There wasn't a lot of history lessons in the Frizzle repertoire.
Yeah, but with the whole Magic School Bus thing, they have a wide variety. They can pick and choose whatever the heck they want. But they gotta be careful.
Was mainly science. Was a science kind of thing, and I kind of hope that they go beyond it. You know, I know that science is the easiest one to deal with when you have a Magic School Bus. Can't believe that sentence came out of my mouth. But you know, I think history would be kind of useful. I think that might be interesting to do a history kind of thing. I know that the Magic School Bus can travel through time. You know it can do it. Magic School Bus, I mean, it can do, like, just flip a switch, press a button, make mistakes, get messy. You know? And all that fun stuff. So I think maybe some history lessons would be interesting to throw into the school itinerary. Now, Braxton, you have seen the animation. You know the show. Should the Magic School Bus ride again?
Should it ride again?
Should the Magic School Bus ride again?
After seeing this, the tease of it, no. No.
Please give me a reason, buddy. Please give me a good one.
Reason being, animation sucks. Looks like shit. Ritual's better. Move along.
You can't. Okay, look. All right. No, it's a good reason. It is a good reason because you have to be able to get the attention of kids on Netflix.
But here's the question, though: is the original on Netflix?
The original is on Netflix, but that's not what we're talking about.
But why not advertise that more and forget this remake?
The original is on Netflix. It is.
I mean, you should have more people watch the original first. It did.
No, definitely. No, that's not what we're talking about, though. We're talking about the new one.
We're talking a new one. Like, people watch the old one to see what they think.
I know.
And then watch this new one. After they watch the original, they'll say, this looks like shit. I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen.
I'm going to give this show the benefit of the doubt.
What was that?
I will give it my rule. Be released with the first season of Magic School Bus. I will give this show a viewing. I will give it the benefit of the doubt, and I will watch at least 3 episodes. Now, given that we have all 3 episodes at the very beginning, I will watch them at random. I will watch 3 episodes. If there doesn't appear to be any plot like I want there to be, then I will watch 3 episodes of different subjects, and I will see whether or not this remake sequel is worth anyone's time. Now, Braxton has a good point. The animation is garbage. Very basic, very cheap looking. But you know, I've watched shows with bad animation before. I watched Beast Wars. I've seen Braxton. South Park originally had awful animation.
Oh, they
I
definitely
remember
did.
the old Lego. You sit in the back of the seat.
Okay, let's not forget that South Park did have they had worse animation, but that was stop motion animation kind of.
Wait, what about the newest new season of American Dragon, Jake Long?
That wasn't bad animation. It flowed. It moved pretty well.
No, yeah, but if you look at before, it was alright, but then after it was like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's the thing. See, that's the thing about this. My thing is, it has to be able to flow. Like your animation has to work. Now when I'm watching this, I'm gonna look for a few things. I'm gonna look for a certain few things. Number one, I'm gonna be looking. Show my face for this. Number one, I'm going to be looking for you know, because if they're gonna do this, I want their first episode to be maybe something that they haven't covered yet. I want to find an episode that's not just of something that Miss Frizzle already covered earlier in the original. I'm looking for animation. While already I know is bad, I want to know if it flows well. You know, maybe the animation works for the kind of show that we're working with.
Yep.
Because we haven't really seen much of the show, so maybe the animation works with what they were going with.
True.
Netflix is usually good about that kind of stuff, so I will give them the benefit of the doubt on that. I'm also looking for some characters, you know? I'm looking for characters that they've brought back. These traits that they brought back, like Arnold's whole, oh, I should have stayed home today. According to my research kid, the pun kid. I'm going to be looking for them, and I'm going to hope that maybe we'll get some new personalities thrown in there. And, of course, I will be looking at Miss Frizzle as a whole to see if the new Friz measures up to the old one. You know? And Kate McKinnon, I have full faith that she might be the saving grace of this show.
Yeah, she might be.
She might be, because she is a great actress and she has a good voice. I think she might be able to save this. And of course, 5. Now, this is an important one for me because this was always my favorite part of the show. My favorite part of the show was always the transformation of the bus. That was my favorite part of the show, when the bus would like spin around and like stretch and like mold itself, you know, and then turn into like a frog or something. Like that was always my favorite part of the show, was the transformation sequence. Like that, the animation. Like if that's where all of our animation budget went, I would be happy. So in order for this show to get an okay from me, I need at least 3. I need 3 of these 5 things that I'm looking for to be met with success. I need a good Miss Frizzle, good transformation, maybe good kids. You know, the animation can be bad, but you know, and it's okay if they redo some of the old subjects. Because we know a lot more about bees than we used to. I'm pretty sure there's new spiders. There is definitely more information that could be delved in about aquatic sea life.
Yep.
Delve more into the immune system, you know. And Retro's right. It would be great if they just went into a hospital. Medicine alone, like the process of making medicine and just like what goes into it. would be pretty good. We know a lot more about a bunch of the stuff that they used to do, so it would be okay if they redid some of them. But now that we have new technology, maybe delve into the newer stuff. There's a bunch of subjects that that they could really play around with. For instance, they only had one episode dedicated to physics, but there's other kinds of physics. So maybe something like that. So I've not said no to this show yet. Benefit of the doubt. And we'll watch 3 episodes. And after viewing all 3 episodes, I will then do a review of the Magic School Bus Rides Again to let you know whether or not the show is worth your time or if you should just stick with the original, which is fine. The original has plenty to work with. It has plenty of stuff to teach your kids. There's plenty to teach your kids with. Plenty.
Yep.
There's cells, there's sound, there's light, there's animals, the food chain, there's let's see. There's ants in general, just ants. There's just a whole episode about ants. Yeah, no. There's plenty to work with. There's even an episode about whales. Enjoy that. But as for whether or not the school bus should ride again, I'm gonna go with a maybe. Maybe. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying yes, because it has problems. I can see problems. I can see some problems. But I can also see the potential of retro season to the show. The Braxton sees. So I will give it a big fat maybe. I will give a big fat maybe to the show, and I'm gonna give it my best foot forward and hope it's good, because kids need the bus. They need Frizzle. I feel, in my personal opinion, they need Miss Frizzle. Because Miss Frizzle, the Magic School Bus was a great show. It was very educational. And you would forget, halfway through that that you were learning something because you were just enjoying the show. Even as a teenager, like I would be flipping to the guide, and then I would see the Magic School Bus. I would be like, oh man, I love the Magic School Bus. Oh, yeah, I'll watch that. And I would forget that the Magic School Bus. Wait a minute. Magic School Bus isn't a show. It's an educational show. It's teaching people something.
Yep.
I forgot. I would forget that, and then I would remember halfway through, and be like, dang it. I'll watch it. I'm learning something on the weekend. So kids need Miss Frizzle. Bill Nye is off doing his own thing. We've lost Bill Nye. The Muppets, no, not the Muppets. Sesame Street is on HBO now. So we lost them. I don't even know. I think isn't PBS canceled? Didn't PBS
they're still on the air.
Still a thing?
Yeah, but their shows are not what they used to.
Okay. Well, oh man, I miss Cyber Chase. Anyway, I miss it. I miss Cyber Chase. It's my favorite.
CBS used to be our kids. But
anyway, Magic School Bus, should it ride again? Should it not ride again? To ride again or not to ride again? That is the question, and I will certainly give you a final voting of that answer to see whether it should just stayed in the garage waiting for someone with a little more caring to give it that ride, or if this was the right move to bring the Magic School Bus back. Until next time, I'm the Grand Blue. He's Retro Knight, and he's Braxton Gamer.
the guy that won't ride the Magic School Bus again.
According to my research, this podcast is over, and I definitely should have stayed home today.